You know that space you're trying to avoid right now is exactly the space that you need. Stop being scared of the space, of the void, of the quiet. It's happening for a reason right now because there's something that needs to transform within you. And I know you're scared and I know it's painful, but that space right now that you're experiencing, the stillness, the uncertainty, is exactly what needs to happen in order for you to transform. It's exactly what needs to happen right now in order for you to find the better version of yourself, in order for you to reinvent yourself. Because right now, you know, you're meant for more. You're meant for something better. You're meant for something bigger. You are in a transitional phase right now, in a phase where there is a lot of uncertainty. That uncertainty is creating that space for you to be in. But you're trying to avoid the space by doing more, by finding ways to fill that space, to fill the void. But the void is exactly what you need to experience right now. And I know that sometimes we're trying to do more, but right now it's not about doing more. It's about slowing down. It's about listening to the guidance that wants to come through to you. Because there's a lot of that. There's a lot of guidance. There is a lot of messages that want to come to you, but you can only hear them if you create the space. When you are shifting your identity, when you are deciding to change your life, to do something new, to start a new business, to leave a relationship, to move countries, whatever that is for you, the void will be necessary. The space will be necessary for you to find yourself again. A reinvention, a change in your life, a shift in your life is not gonna happen if you don't create the space to process, but to also allow yourself to understand who it is that you want to be, who it is that you're meant to be. It's not going to happen when you do more and you chase the next thing. This is not about chasing the next thing. This is about creating the space so that you can let go of the old and welcome the new. And that is the most uncomfortable situation to be in. I know this. I went through it myself. I went through a whole identity shift and a death, and then the void and the space to just be, to just trust that whatever is meant to come through will come through. It's not about forcing what's next. It's about letting go and trusting that whatever will happen or is supposed to happen will happen. Can you trust that? Can you trust yourself? And I know it's so scary. That space where there is uncertainty, where you don't know what's next, it's so scary. But that's where a part of you needs to trust yourself that things will work out exactly how they're meant to. Because you're not alone here. You're part of a co-creation. You're part of a co-creation together with the universe, together with God. Allow for that co-creation to take space. We're not meant to be going all the time. We're also meant to be taking a step back and processing. You know, this process can be so interesting. When I decided to change my business and to change what I was doing in my business, there was a part of me that wanted the answers right away. I let go of my vegan health coaching business and I'm like, there's something I'm called to do that is different. As I was giving up on this part of myself, it was already tied to an expectation that the next thing that will follow is gonna happen immediately. Even though I was telling myself, I'm gonna give myself the space, I'm gonna give myself the time to process and to reevaluate what I want to do next, there was also a part of me that expected to have the answers right away. And when I didn't have them, I thought something was wrong with me. And I would fall into anxiety. I would fall into fear. I would fall into all of these thoughts that would pop up in my mind. And the fear of, I don't know what's going to happen. And I realized the fear was only there because I didn't trust and because I wanted things to speed up quicker than for what I was ready for. And I didn't allow myself to be in that space, literally have the freedom to design the life that I want to in the way that I want to. And I didn't get that. I thought as I'm going to shift my business, so all of these ideas are going to come in and everything's going to work out perfectly, and it didn't happen. In a way, I thought it was wrong. I thought that there was a part of me that was wrong and I needed to have it all figured out. And that only happened because I made the space wrong. I made the void of being in nothingness wrong. I believed it shouldn't be this way. As you will be going through your own identity shift process of changing your life, even when you're moving places, I also just moved recently from one country to another, from one apartment into one apartment that I never thought I would be able to live in. And I immediately went into, okay, what's next? And I didn't allow myself to truly believe I was here, truly have that land in my body. And then I would wake up with anxiety and panic and ask myself, why am I feeling like this? This is wrong. I shouldn't be feeling like this. I'm here. Everything is great. But it was because I didn't allow for the space. I thought the space was wrong. I thought the void was wrong. And I would notice myself becoming very scared to just be. And I would scroll endlessly on my phone. I would find ways to not have to be with myself, to watch another movie, to read another book, to listen to another song instead of just being in silence and truly allowing myself to just be. So I hope that by sharing this with you, you're able to see yourself in some kind of way, and it's going to help you in your own journey. I don't think this is spoken about enough. We always only look at the successes and, how someone got somewhere, and we think it's all about the doing and what they have done. But the bigger piece of a transformation happens when who we are being changes. And that is not a process that's going to happen in a week or two. It can, but in most cases, it takes so much longer for that to land. You got this. I am sending you so much love. If you like this type of content, please subscribe to my channel. I have decided to be more spontaneous with any messages that want to come through and just share, because I feel like that's what I'm called to do. So if you resonate with this, please let me know by subscribing, liking, whichever way of supporting this. Sending you so much love, and until the next time.